I thought it looked like an early season game against two, I think, pretty good basketball teams. Physicality of the game and probably the lack of some offensive rhythm has a lot to do with it being the first game. I thought Chris did. I think he does an outstanding job. The adjustments they made in the second half to middle ball screens, one of the best players in the country, throwing back to him and basically baiting our ice coverage in the middle of the floor in order to try to get some more movement and open space for them was effective. And we weren't able to counter that. We lost some of our defensive tenacity that we had in the first half. As far as, for us, I was really proud of our guys in terms of their coming out in an environment like this, the first game and the brand new coaching staff. The first time we've really been together in any kind of environment outside of a scrimmage. Really competed. Unfortunately, we weren't able to sustain that during the course of the entire game. Part of that's on us, and a large part of that's Ohio State.
Coach, you're right. Just how tough is it when you have that 7-point lead going into the break, and then the Buckeyes just come out and start punching you a little bit in the mouth, giving themselves a little momentum? How tough is that when you had a 7-point lead and you guys were feeling it going into the break?
Well, I think it's the top 15 team in the country. That's what you did. You expect that. So the expectation was they were going to go and run the second half, and they did. I felt like we were constantly in a 1- and 2-possession game despite the run that went on, including at the end when we had a few steals and we had some threes rim out, or potentially a different outcome. But you expect that in an environment like this with such a high-level team as Ohio State.
It would have been, when they went up 9, maybe kind of easy for these guys to say we played hard, but they continued to fight. Were you proud of their effort that they responded like that and got it back down to a 2-point game?
Yeah. They're used to fighting. That's what this team does. I told them, this is one of the toughest, more tenacious teams I've been around when they want to do it. Now, we didn't sustain it, and we were undisciplined in the second half. And undisciplined teams are coached by undisciplined coaches, so we're not going to be undisciplined. Okay? So if we're going to be undisciplined, it's going to be an early season undiscipline. We're going to get that fixed. And I just thought we were undisciplined defensively in the second half. And again, large part of that, Ohio State credit, put us in some different positions.
How difficult was it to maintain a flow offensively with the amount of fouls that were called tonight?
Yeah, whether it was the fouls or just the early season, it was very difficult to get a flow. And I knew we were offensively, but we're not there yet. Offensive basketball takes time and details, and we now have tape to show that we need to be a little more detailed in practice, a little more attentive to the synergy that it takes to play offensive basketball. I knew we weren't there yet, so I knew we'd have to win the defensive rebound.
John, you said yesterday, you talked about seeing those little things that told you that they're getting it. Were you able to see some of those things that you saw the progress that these guys are kind of getting into your system?
Not so much in the system, no. Not tonight, I don't think. I'll see it on tape. What I saw is some guys that know how to win, know how to compete, know how to play hard. Need a better understanding of what we're doing.
How long does that take? Do you know?
If I knew, I probably wouldn't do this. I'd get consulting with teams and have me give them answers. I have no idea. You get some more guys, so it's going to take some time. Our schedule doesn't really allow a whole lot of time.
Now that you've got this first one under your belt, I know you're not an overly emotional guy when it comes to basketball, but being in this facility, having your family here, what was it like coaching UC Bearcats for the first time?
Oh, it's a great honor. I mean, listen, to walk out in this facility, to get a chance to compete against Ohio State, UC, and national TV is why you do it. It's why our kids signed at the University of Cincinnati. Certainly, I enjoyed leading this program. Felt like we were in a position to win the game and compete. We're able to finish it.
Chris Holman said yesterday he felt you guys might be better prepared for them than for you because of more film on some of their guys and how they play. Did Ohio State look like what you thought they might as you studied some of their film from last year? And how did Caleb Weston maybe look different because he's got a different body type this year?
Well, I just think this is really hard, these early season games, because it's funny, I saw Chris's comments with that, and I should text him and say, I have no idea what we have either. We're kind of together on that. And I think every coach will tell you this, it's true. Every team is different. Every team is new. So the team that they had last year is different than the team they have this year. So to be able to gain a whole lot from that is hard. I think Caleb's taking his game to a whole other level. And it's an unbelievably difficult matchup. He's in a system with the coaching staff that knows how to utilize that talent. And they're going to be a tough out. they're scratching the surface, as I think we are.
I heard a guy behind me say in the crowd, he's just waiting for Jaron Cumberland to take over the game. How much do you want to see him flip that switch and be leader on offense, or in your system, is it, you know, everyone does their part and it just all falls into place, or are you waiting for Jaron to break out and
Well,
win that game?
I think for Jaron, he's just got to be in shape right now. He's just been off for so long. We're still not in the shape we need to be in. Super competitive, super talented, makes the game easier for others, makes the right decisions more times than not, just tough shots tonight, makes the right decisions more times than not. Just gonna have to have practice. Practice gets there. Players don't like to hear that. The bottom line is, practice is one day we're going to have success in the games. And, you know, him and I are learning each other, and it's the first time I've had the opportunity to go on a stage like this.
John, speaking yesterday, Coach Holman wasn't sure if this is something that's going to continue beyond this season, and obviously you weren't there when this was put together. Is this kind of a neat tradition? You guys can start the year off playing each other on a sporadic basis or an annual basis
I
going
think
forward?
it's a great rivalry. I think I'd love to play it. I'm not sure we're going to do it the first game of the year. I think Chris would probably second that. It's a tough challenge.
Chris Vogt picked up 2 fouls early, and you left Jay Sorolla in there for a long time in the first half. How proud of you were the effort he gave without picking up that 4th foul?
It
Or really?
was awesome. I mean, our big guys picked up a lot of fouls early, a lot of fouls late. I thought it was really impressive. Jay was able to sustain the effort on All-American. Really put us in a position to have the lead. You know, the numbers speak for themselves. Bottom line is we can't go 14 for 23 from the free throw line, or 4 of 21. But offensive basketball is rhythmic. Okay? It's rhythm. We're not there yet from a rhythm standpoint. So I thought what Jay brought us was a defensive tenacity and toughness that enabled us to build a lead in the first half. That's why he's here.
Anything else?
Thanks, guys.